Well, it's officially clean day for the boat. We're gonna clean up all the top because the rain is gonna be coming in today or tomorrow. So I've got my trusty bucket. And then I'm gonna start cleaning the boat because we have a bunch of debris. It's a little bit dirty. And we don't want it kind of coming down and ruining our nice job. So yeah, it's a little bit eerie being up here with no water beneath you.
There's no doubt, gotta get out of this small town. You took my heart from me, now you're everywhere I see. Set me free, let me fly, let me find new kinds of highs. We're just wasting here.
While I clean, Alex is gonna try to bend this stanchion post here, but I don't think it's gonna bend. I think we're gonna have to cut it.
I think even if it does, this is probably gonna break more, but it's worth a shot because I really don't want to lose 2 inches.
Yeah.
I need a hammer or a longer cheater bar.
As you guys know, Alex likes his hammers.
Yeah, I do. This is definitely not the right tool for the job, or the right blade, but we'll see.
You're gonna have to take it home to the table saw.
I can't.
Why?
It's attached. This is on screws or something.
It's not even going through. Good break. There you go. That's it. Well, that's an easy way to fix your stanchion post if you really do.
That thing's still strong.
Yeah, that's wild. Here's the piece.
Yeah, this is what you get for tarping your boat wrong.
Yeah, yeah, we broke our line, but yeah, this should be. Alex just said he's gonna just hammer it out. It's gonna be a little bit shorter, but it's not that big a deal. It's gonna just save us a lot of time with having to like try to get that thing back through. So
yeah,
it'll just be an easier fix, and then obviously if we have issues with it, we will replace it and get a new one, but this just saves us some money and it's cheaper.
Yeah, realistically the lifelines on this boat weren't in too good shape to begin with, so no point in replacing one. Okay, so we bought these little like knobs. They're called rubber end caps. It's called leg tips. Yeah, rubber leg tips for our ladder because it was actually scratching up. So we just got them at Canadian Tire, and they were scratching up our boat from any time that we like put the ladder down just with the weight, because it's all metal, like it looks kind of just like that. So we just bought these rubber end caps, put those on, and that should help with all the scratching. Sorry, train. Anyway, yeah, it'll make it a little bit more sturdy too, because anytime we use the ladder, it kind of like wobbles and wiggles around. So these should keep it from doing that too, which will help. So yeah, they're a little tight, but we're making them work because we don't want them to fall off. So these are the 3/4 ones. Yeah, it varies from boat to boat. Yeah, you usually have like 3/4 to like an inch. Is there? Yeah, you just hit the camera. It's a lot more sturdy now too. Like it's not as much wobble, so that's good. Okay, so Alex took the fairing compound that we used to like redo the keel and stuff like that, and where all those scratches were on the ladder, he filled them all in and sanded it. And you can't even tell where they were. Looks so good. It was really there, really bad, and it was really there, really bad. I mean, you can see it a little bit, but it's pretty much gone. There was one there. That's
there's a scratch there. Some of our deeper scratches that are more noticeable was this one here, but it looks way better than it was.
That was a nasty one.
Yeah.
But that's before paint or anything, so.
It worked really well. We just thought we'd try it out. There was nothing on there that said that we could do it, but we figured we'd give it a try, and it seemed to work.
You want to see what it looks like still wet? Like I put this on only about 10 minutes ago. We can see there's some old stuff. And I wish we would have showed you our bow beforehand because it had some nasty chunks out of it. Like it was very scratched up.
But we weren't really sure what we were doing, so we didn't videotape any of it because we were just like concentrating and like thinking and stuff. So, but oh well. Okay, so after I've washed and wiped down the boat with water, Alex is going to go through with the Starbright cleaner, the hull cleaner, and clean it all up, and then we're going to wax it, shine it up, because it's quite dirty. You can see it's quite dirty right now, but that's just from all the dust from us sanding and stuff. So we're almost done. Almost done the whole boat. It's going to look gorgeous.
The stuff works good, but don't get it on your hands.
Yeah, he is wearing big rubber gloves this time because it dripped down the sides of his arms the last time we were using it, and his skin was really bad for probably about almost a week actually.
We both know the score. We've been here once before. So many words unspoken. You took my heart, it's already broken. You don't have to wait. I can take the pain.
I do have to state this Starbright hull cleaner does work pretty good actually. It's pretty clean. 24 bucks Canadian Tire. You just clean it, let it sit on for 2 minutes, and then wipe it down with water, and yeah, it's cleaned up like most of the dirt, which is nice. So I'm pretty happy with it. This is like round 3 with the crazy glue. You ready for it? We're just extra crazy. Are we extra crazy, bud?
I'm so crazy.
Get the crazy glue in there. Like, this is how many tubes we bought. Like, look at all those tubes.
Worth it, because this piece is custom and there's no way you're getting another one.
Yeah. Well, we could. It just takes months to get it, so. And this is friggin' key. This is the best life hack we've ever had. Funny enough, we actually ended up buying like a bunch of crazy glue so that we can have it on the boat just in case, because it seems to be like really, really good.
I'm really impressed with this.
Yeah,
it works really well. The true brand, anyway.
Yeah.
Like, I'm sure there's lots of knockoffs, but the true brand, I'm really impressed with it.
Yeah. So now we have backup crazy glue just in case we ever need it on the boat. So just in case, you just never know. Hey, guess what? Our mast is done.
Finally.
It's
like
done.
Perfect.
After we broke it, we fixed it. We broke it again, we fixed it.
Yeah, everything's practically brand new except the rigging, and this guy don't got money for that.
Yeah. So it's good now. We're done. We're done. Having break time. It started to rain, so we sat. Well, we had some lunch, and then we just cracked a beer. We're gonna wait for the rain to kind of stop a little bit, and then maybe get back to work. Maybe not.
Yeah, we'll see. We were supposed to roll at the hull today, but now it's raining, so I don't know if we can do that. I'm pretty devastated.
Got a little
now I gotta have a break.
Yeah.
Oh. So yeah, we might do some inside work. We still gotta chip some paint in the bilge because we want to put some primer down on that, which they probably don't need to do, but we got leftover primer, so we thought might as well.
Yeah. Yeah, so we will see what we do today. We might just call it a day and head home, but
yeah, I'm not gonna be too upset if we have an easier day today for sure.
all right, guys, it's raining, but we are really excited to take off our tape, so we're gonna do it because it looks so good.
Yeah. All right, let it rip. Let's go.
Look at that. It looks so good.
Beautiful.
It looks so good. Like, look at this line. It looks, oh, ripping it. Look at that line. Looks so good though.
Yeah, this looks pretty good so far.
It's like mint.
Yeah, don't cheap out on your tape when you're going this. I think the tape that we used was called Painter Pro.
Yeah, it's on there really good.
And it's like I don't know, $8 or $10 a roll or something. But it's definitely worth it.
Like, I can't believe this is our boat.
A lot of people use the cheaper green tape and stuff like that, and it bleeds more,
like,
I find.
Like, there's like a few little bleeds, but not really. like right there.
Yeah.
But not really though. It looks pretty freaking good. Oh, it's sticking to my hand. Like this has been on for a week and it's still sticking to my hands right now. Like that's how sticky this is. It's peeling and peeled off some of this. We need to redo that anyway.
Look at that beautiful beast.
Like, look at that
On a
line.
new adventure. On a new adventure.
Crazy dance. We're done. We're done. And it's raining. And we're done. Well, we're done. Now it's time to chill in the boat because it's raining. We're just going to look through some stuff, seeing as how we rewired our mast and everything like that. We're going to just look at some of the electrical in here and just see kind of what's going on because, again, we had issues. I'm sure it was just from the mast, but we'll be better safe than sorry to actually check out what's going on in here too now that we kind of understand a little bit more. There's Alex. He likes to make noise when I'm taking videos.
It's alright.
Yeah, so, and we cleaned out the bilge and there's no water in there, so that's good because there was a lot of water in here through the winter. So, and then we're just gonna sand this all down and repaint it with
I'll probably bring my
primer.
wire brush next time. I think a wire brush will take a lot of this.
Yeah, because it's just kind of chipping, so clean that out. Yeah, what do you think, Dice? Do you like being back on a boat? Do you like being back on a boat? You do. So cute. Well, I don't know what just happened, but I've been sitting here going through all of our videos and I heard a weird sound come from Alex, like a ooh sound. So I'm gonna go see what is happening back there. What was that ooh sound for?
Just trying to figure out where all this wiring goes.
Is there lots of wiring in there?
Not wiring, but piping.
Oh, it
I
smells.
think we have a.
Smells in here.
I think our water. We have a water holding tank here. And I think it has water in it.
Ew.
And it's right beside our waste holding tank. So that's not really
Gross.
ideal. And I can see that there was a leaky fitting here with stuff around it, so can maybe handle that. I don't know. This one there
Yeah.
is our holding tank.
Yeah.
And I think that pipe over there is for a water fill up.
Ew.
And then this pipe here ran to the water pump. So I think they had a water fill up out there,
Right.
which ran to the water holding tank. And then it ran over to that water pump. So that would make sense why there was never a through hole.
Oh.
They were getting all their water from this water holding tank.
No wonder
pumping it over.
the owners said that if you didn't use the water very often, it would smell. So it was never coming from the lake then.
No. They'd get fresh water from somewhere and
Fill
then
it
use
in.
it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
When we first bought the boat, I asked about the. Ooh, I'm trying to get out of here. I asked about the sink because it'd be nice if we could do dishes and stuff like that in the sink. There's like a little knobby thing there that you can turn for water, and then there's this pipe that goes from the sink down but connected to nothing, and they said they disconnected it. As we finished the bottom of the boat, we were looking for like the through hull because we wanted to hook it back up so we could get like water coming through for when we're on here for like, you know, a few days to a week's time or whatever, but we couldn't find one. So then we were like, maybe they filled it, but that makes more sense. I guess there's an actual water holding tank in our boat, but we didn't know about it.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure like there's probably water in it, so that's a lot of weight that like we could just get out for free.
Especially if it's sitting right beside our waist. That's gross.
It's just not going to be very, very fun getting it out. Who knows
just
what's
kinda-
inside of it? It's
Well,
probably full of.
I wonder if they could drain it.
Well, it's all the residue, right? You can't drain residue. There's going to be mold and like algae and like mucus and scum and all that stuff on it, and we'll have to cut it up and
Ew.
yeah. This guy gets to do that.
Yeah, I'm not good with smells. Alex usually always has to deal with the smells because I'm weak in the stomach for that stuff. I can't do it. Good old Alex does that. But I do anything that has to do with like dirty, loose hairs or just like that type of cleaning stuff. Alex can't do that, so I do that, and he does the stuff that stinks. It's a good trade-off.
Yeah. At least I think I like, other than electrical, because I still got to do more of that on the inside of the boat. Anyway, the outside of the boat I completely understand because we did it all. But I got to figure out the inside a little more.
Yeah.
But as for how all of our piping and everything works now, I totally get that. So that's nice.
I literally didn't even know that there was a holding tank in our boat, because we actually were just talking about this the other day, and I said like it would like if we are ever to do long passages, it kind of sucks that we don't have a holding tank, because we can only bring so much water on board with us, and now I guess we have one.
Well, it never made sense to us either, because I knew there was a water pump here and everything when we refinished the whole bottom of our boat and couldn't find any old through holes or anything like that, or any patches where a through hole used to be. So I was like, that doesn't make sense. There has to be an intake for where that water was. And now that I find that, it at least makes me feel better too. It makes
sense now. Yeah, it makes sense.
Now we also know that there was never a through hole to begin with, which is one less hole in our boat, which is awesome. But getting that out isn't going to be awesome. You guys
No, and I kind of don't really want to have water that's right beside our waste tank.
Well, we'll never use it. So.
And it smells back there too. Like it just, the whole thing just, when you lift up all that stuff, it just smells.
Well, there's leaky fittings and stuff. You can see a little bit of
it's gross.
Previous work that was done, and some more caulk jobs and stuff like that. So,
little quick fixes. Yeah, so I guess I don't know what we're gonna do about that then. We'll come up with some ideas. Out of all the things that we've done, I hate this the most. I hate it.
Just giving up.
I'm giving up.
Join us next week as we wax our boat and get everything ready for haul-in. Don't forget to subscribe. Hey, I'm Krystal, and this is Alex, and this is our fur baby Dexter. Together, we bought a Tanzer 26 and are currently sailing on Lake Ontario. We are complete beginners with no previous experience. Subscribe and join us as we learn how to sail and fix up our boat.